things, and of course it's all about the ceremony that will be proceeding here today, and of course we're expecting the Commander-in-Chief, the Honourable President Jacob Zuma, here to hand out some medals. And then for the last couple of days the public have been interacting with our men and women in uniform, finding out more about our capabilities, finding more about firepower, our equipment and career opportunities within the services. Right now I'm joined by Captain Prince Tshabalala, who is a specialist communications official within the SANDF. But his focus today will be talking about the Navy. Sir, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us here on Morning Live.
Thank you. Mornings to the Weekend Live viewers.
Let's talk about the role of the SA Navy here at Armed Forces Day 2015 and just the kind of interaction over the last 4 days.
Sam, what we are having here with the National Defence Force has decided to partner with the municipality of Tlokwe here in Potchefstroom. We have brought the four arms of services, namely the Army, the Air Force, the Navy and the South African Military Health Services. The reason why we were brought here, we wanted to bring the Defence Force closer to the people and also to showcase the capabilities and the readiness of the Defence Force to save the nation. And two, we are also bringing here to highlight the careers to those potential candidates amongst the community who like to serve in the National Defence Force. So what we've been experiencing for the past few days, we had a wonderful interaction with the community of Tlokwe, where we had children, over 2,000 kids have visited our fan park, which is located here at Trim Park. We have seen kids coming to ask questions, to interact with the members of the National Defence Force, to see our equipment and our assets that we have as a National Defence Force. And then we also seen a lot of interaction with the public where they came to view these assets and also to finding out the career opportunities. And they've been marvelous, exciting. They've been basically interaction where you see a soldier and a citizen coming together, united in celebrating this wonderful momentous occasion, such as the Armed Forces. We have been honored with the presence of the Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency President Zuma. And we as a National Defence Force members are feeling really excited on this auspicious occasion that for many years we've been longing to be able to interact with the citizens, and this opportunity just create that platform that is very exciting, so that we'll be able to sell ourselves, market ourselves, to thank also the community for continued support. As you know, the National Defence Force, we're involved in a number of operations, maritime, we are in Africa serving the nation in international platforms, promoting South African diplomacy under the guidance of our government, where we are saying we are key participant in United Nations operations. So we want to educate the public, at the same time be able to say thank you for continued support. Remember the Armed Forces Day as well. It's been a day where we also commemorate the sinking and the tragedy of the SS in 1917, of those South African men who actually sacrificed their lives, who were here before us, to say to them thank you for representing the will of the South Africans by showing the international community, showing the world that South Africans, they can stand for peace, they can stand for democracy.
Let me just come in there very, very quickly. But apart from this day today, you talk about all of and highlighted all of those things. There are also an opportunity to talk about the reserve force, especially within the Navy as well. But before I touch on that very quickly, we seem to have this love affair with the SA Navy through movies, Officer and a Gentleman, you name them. And I would dare say that maybe the Navy, when we romanticize it, is probably our favorite. In so many ways, I mean, we want to understand, kind of really just talk to me about that relationship as well, because I do feel somehow that the Navy seems to have a better relationship with the public.
Yes, there's that perception, Sam, but I would say maybe perhaps it's the uniform, because we are bright and beautiful. But remember, just to educate the public out there, South Africa is a maritime, is an island economy, meaning in other words, we are a nation surrounded by sea, and therefore our Navy have a huge representation in the coastal coastal area where we are mandated to defend the nation by protecting our seas. The economy of South Africa is dependent on the ocean's economy, and therefore our mandate as the Navy is purely where we are saying that we brought these frigates the capabilities so that they can defend the nation at sea, where our frigates, our men and women at sea, are serving to be unchallenged at sea, to be serving the people by making sure that our economy is not intruded by anyone who's actually beyond our boundaries. Those are the key mandate of the Navy, and these women have been serving for many years, and they have been doing a sterling job. We are currently even fighting off piracy at sea in Mozambique. We all know that at some stage there was a scourge of piracy, and the Navy played a key role. Hence, South Africa today, we can safely say we don't have any threat of piracy.
Captain, we're going to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining me. That, of course, is Captain Prince Tshabalala, who is the Specialist Communications Official at the SANDF, with this particular focus on the SA Navy. And, you know, as he was saying, they are bright and beautiful in their uniforms. Lots more to come from the